everyone, and welcome back to my channel. You can see that we are in my craft room, which means today we're going to be doing something crafty and DIY, something super fun and exciting, and that is creating some party decorations for my son's second birthday party. So I would like to have giant cutouts of different things to use for my kids' birthday parties, and that can get to be pretty expensive. If you've ever gone on Amazon or something like that where you're looking for birthday party decorations, you can end up spending a ton of money. I'm going to show you today how you can use poster board from the dollar store for super cheap, a little bit of paint, print out from your printer to create something really unique to use for your child's birthday party. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
So the first thing you want to do is find an image. I usually grab something off of Google Images and print it out. It has to be 3x3 or smaller, and then you're going to use a tracer like this. I'm going to link it down below. I just got it from Amazon. And then you're going to go ahead and plug it in. And I like to use painter's tape to tape the poster board to the wall. And then you're going to trace your image. And you can see my little helper on the side. She likes to pretend like she's tracing too. This process can take a little bit, but it's worth it in the end. And then I will say this, it doesn't have to be completely perfect. It just has to give you a general outline so that you can see where you want to put your paint. But your paint does pretty much cover the lines on the pencil. And then here you can see I'm just putting it down onto a cardboard. This is just an Amazon box I undid. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint. I usually start with the lightest color first, and I work from inside to outside. That way, if I'm leaning over my image, I'm not spreading paint in places that I don't want to spread paint. I also like to keep the image close by just to give me a general idea of what colors go where, because sometimes it can be a little intimidating and you might forget, you know, what color is supposed to go where. So, and I like to mix different paints. So you can see I just added a little more gray to this shade to make this shade of gray a little bit darker. The biggest thing you want to remember here is to try to reduce the possibility of putting your hand in the paint. I've done this before, and it's really a bad day when you accidentally put a different color where it doesn't belong. So you'll see in a minute I'm going to turn the image around so that I can easily, there I go, so that I can easily reach the other side to add my blue. And again, I'm working from the area furthest away from me to the area closest to me.
So at this point, I am going to let it dry. And you might be wondering, like, this looks kind of messy, but I promise you it all comes together when you add the black. But in order to do that, the entire thing has to be dry. So I'm going to put the fan on in here, put some things down on it to make sure it doesn't fly away. And we're going to let it dry. I'm going to go downstairs and cook dinner. And I'm going to come back later this evening and finish it all up.
So this is what we're working with, and we're going to go ahead and start adding the black. Now this is the trickiest part. You really have to pay attention to the detail and make sure that the black only goes where it belongs. I usually try to use a very thin, very stiff paintbrush to do this. You could do this with a paint marker as well, but I just prefer to use, you know, acrylic paint and a paintbrush. This method a few different times around my house for my daughter's birthday. My daughter has some decorations in her room. I've also used it in my classroom, and they always come out really, really cute, and they're really fun to do. I really enjoy doing them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some inspiration to do a little bit of DIYing yourself. If you enjoyed this content, please hit a thumbs up button. It really helps to support my channel. And if you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing. I'm always looking forward to sharing new ways that this mama tries. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Bye.